What are you saying, people? TWP back with a bang. Here I am to bring you guys another video today. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about ROKU, R-O-K-U. Not Nvidia, not chips, not semiconductors, not SMH, none of that. But ROKU, ticker symbol R-O-K-U. And the reason being, because I made 1,200% returns on ROKU last week and a further 422% so far going into this week. Also, just so you know, I have created a new watch list on Yahoo Finance, so there's a new watch list in my portfolio. This has a few bangers that I'm looking at over the next few days, next few weeks. But you know, if you're in the Discord, you already know what's going to go on. So ROKU, let's check out ROKU. This is what you do. Just look at a few different articles, recent news, 2 days ago, 4 days ago. This is most relevant, 4 days ago. ROKU stock rises on upgrade from Guggenheim. Guggenheim is a huge impact, or it has a huge impact on certain stocks. Now, Guggenheim upgraded the stock from neutral to a buy. And usually just, you know, I look through these kind of articles, just read, see if there's anything interesting. But as I said, they upgraded it from a neutral to a buy with a price target of $75 per share. So the analyst behind the call cites a broadening out of advertising as a catalyst. So that's the catalyst, the advertising, which we'll talk about later on. But these are the bits of news you need to look at when you are trying to buy a stock option, or when you're trying to make some money in a quick play, or when you want to see something skyrocket. So let's actually just check out the ROKU chart, because I think that would be a lot more beneficial in this case. And of course, you can kind of see what I saw and have a better indication of what actually occurred and what went on. So let's look at ROKU stock. Let's look at the chart. All right, let's take a look at this chart, this ROKU chart. Honestly, you're going to be surprised how simple it was. I know we like using the simple word in Royal Trading Academy, so let me enlarge this. $159 turned to $900, just like this. So Thursday, we were at $62, and I actually called it in the Discord. I said, ROKU calls. That's all I wrote, ROKU calls. 10 minutes into the trading day, that's it. Now, at this time, it was $63.02, but it had a nice uptrending pattern, as you could see on the 4-hour chart. So we went from, well, it sold off during Thursday, so we went from lows of $61.87 all the way up to $70. Obviously, my overnight play paid off, 1,200% returns. But it's also the swings that actually paid as well, that I've swung into this week, because I picked out an expiry for the following week. But think about it, from $63 all the way up to $70 and I think 40 cents, $70 and some change. It's never going to fall all the way back down, right? Especially not in that moment. So you kind of just hold on to the call, see what they're going to do for the first couple hours of trading day, and then you take it from there. Now, it's held up pretty well over the last couple trading days, which I'm happy about because of the calls which I held into this week. But I still think there's more juice here. Look at this area where, you know, we were kind of consolidating, let's say, for a couple days before we boomed up. So if you just look at the ROKU chart overall, this is where they had earnings back at the beginning of August. And obviously since then, we've rallied a nice 12, 13, 14%. So let's look at what the earnings said. What's happened during that earnings? Platform revenue was up 11% year over year. Gross profit up 12% year over year. Streaming households up $2 million from $2 million from quarter one of 2024. And then we had streaming hours up, we had average revenue per user up, we had 4 consecutive quarter of positive adjusted EBITDA and free cash flow. So they actually killed earnings, like they actually destroyed earnings. I knew they killed it, but I didn't know that they actually destroyed it like that. So yeah, I said it because we came straight out of the gate. We were at 67. We opened at 67. ROKU calls up 700%. Little did I know it was going to continue rising. Look at TradingView. I'll show you this even better. It absolutely killed it. And the funny thing is, you could have got in at open and still profited 400, 500% because we pushed up to $70.46. Look at the hourly chart. This is such a beautiful chart, just consistently uptrending, holding tight to the moving averages, respecting the moving averages, and uptrending all the way to $70. And now we're kind of consolidating around this area, but we're holding nicely. Now, there's more upside. Remember, Guggenheim gave it a $75 price target. There's more upside here. That beautiful chart that you saw that helped us push all the way up, you know, from 65 to 70 on Friday, that beautiful chart just came from doing a little bit of research, just doing a little bit of technical analysis, and just understanding that there are opportunities in this market like that. Let me go back to the daily chart. Look when they had their earnings back at the beginning of August. It was down here. It was down at $52. less, $48. And it just continued rallying, continued rising steadily, making higher highs, higher lows. Obviously, it crossed above the moving averages, which is what we like to see. That's always positive. The moving averages crossed to the upside, and the price just kept holding. Higher highs, higher lows, all the way up to $70. It jumped $22. There's a reason I like this stock. There's a reason that I think this stock could be a huge one when it comes to getting some more returns out of it over the next few trading weeks. That's why it's on the watch list. Zoom out, you see it's way lower than where it should be. Now, I want to point out Snow, because sometimes when earnings happens, stocks go the other way. You can see Snow sold off heavily. It's slowly making its recovery, but it's not ready yet. But if it does recover, trust me, I'm going to be there as well. So yeah, that's what I really did with Roku. And I'm pretty sure that, those of you who are in the Discord have seen bangs like that consistently. But hey, three cheap stocks to buy now, tech stocks, that's 7 days ago. Got $1,000, 3 stocks to buy now while they're on sale. That's 7 days ago. If you see those kind of headlines, just by looking at the Motley Fool, just by looking at Yahoo Finance, CNBC, Bloomberg, different platforms, you will see that there are potential opportunities that you can take a low risk, high reward play, just like Roku. Now, one thing I do want to say is, because I know that I see Amazon there, Amazon's written, Amazon earnings is tomorrow, probably the biggest earnings of this year. Don't get fooled, don't get played. We're expecting a 10% move to the upside or downside. Don't hear a little bit of news or read a headline and think, yeah, I'm going to short Nvidia. Don't hear a little bit of news and think, yeah, I'm going to get calls in Nvidia, just full port. Be smart. This move could last a couple of days. So in that case, trade the aftermath, trade the continuation, trade what happens afterwards. Those of you who have enough money or you want to risk trading the earnings, then by all means, go ahead, not financial advice. But me personally, I'm leaning more bullish, but there are different factors you need to take into consideration. They've just had their stock split. Jensen has been selling like $40 million per day. That's also like 1% of his net worth in total, like $104 million. But still, you need to take into consideration that there are different factors which need to be weighed in. Nvidia have been outperforming expectations, gained over 600% in the past 2 years. The stock keeps rallying, keeps beating expectations. Is it continuing to do that now? We don't know. Yes, they've been very innovative with their AI. We'll see what happens. We'll see where it goes. All I can say is manage your risk, be smart with your plays. And of course, catch us in the Discord. The Discord is the first link in the description. Royal Trading Academy, RTA. We've been growing recently. I'm happy to see you guys who have been thriving in there. Let's keep doing it. Second link, Stock Option Starter Pack. That's 10 different videos. You have access to those videos for life. It's 3 hours worth of content and you only have to pay once. You have access to it for life. It also gives access to the Discord as well. And then of course, follow me on social media at The Wealth Prince. Thank you guys for 7,000 Twitter followers or X followers. Thank you guys for 7,000. Thank you for all you guys do. But that's it from me today. I'm going to be making, you're going to be making. See you guys next time for another video. Peace.